Good afternoon, guys. Today is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. Okay, it's our last week of summer school, and we're going to learn about taking care of ourselves a little bit more. And I'm going to read to you, and we're going to see what you guys remember, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Okay, so here we go. Taking care of me. I exercise to keep my body strong. So we have a little girl on there, and she is jumping rope. What else can you do to keep yourself healthy? I want you to think about that before we start. So you can exercise. What else can you do to keep yourself healthy? Well, we're going to open up and we're going to find out. But I want you to think about it. See if you're right. First one is, I wash my hands. Okay, that's more important now than ever, right? Washing your hands. And you wash your hands to the ABCs. So while you're washing your hands, say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on and so on. And that will give you the length of time you need to wash your hands properly. Next up is, I eat healthful foods. So would that be potato chips? No. That would be things like vegetables and fruits and lean meats. I brush my teeth. That's very important because you have lots of germs in your mouth, and when you brush your teeth, you get rid of some of the germs. So you wash your hands, you eat healthful meals, and you brush your teeth. How about down here? You visit the doctor. That's an important one. You need to go see the doctor for checkups. Make sure that you're healthy. Make sure there's nothing wrong with you. I play with my friends. Now that's important for two reasons. Because playing with your friends makes you happy, but also gives you a little exercise. And last but not least, I get a good night's sleep. Okay, so you need to go to bed early, and you need to wake up for school, ready to go. So I want you to think about these things. We wash our hands, eat healthful foods, brush our teeth, visit the doctor, okay, play with my friends, and get a good night's sleep. So those are six things. Now, today is a little bit different because we also do things like wear our masks, okay? So depending on where you are and what your home wants you to do, you will wear your mask, or you'll see your teachers wearing your masks, okay? So that's a little bit different right now about our health, okay? So washing your hands is important because you get rid of the germs. Okay, you wash them off. Now, if you don't have any soap and water, but you touch some germs or maybe sneeze on your hands, you're going to want to use hand sanitizer. Okay? Eating healthful foods. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Now, eating healthful foods makes your immune system stronger. Now, your immune system is what fights off diseases and unhealthy things. Brushing your teeth, you have a lot of germs in your mouth, so you get rid of a lot of the germs when you brush your teeth, and you keep your teeth nice and healthy. Visiting the doctor. When you go to the doctor, they'll check you out, and they'll make sure that you have nothing wrong with you, and if you have something that's starting to be wrong with you, they'll be able to fix it before it gets worse. Okay, playing with your friends, that's important because you exercise, and it's nice to be around people that care about you and people that make you happy. So playing with your friends makes you happy. And right now, during the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic, you're not able to play with your friends as much as you can. But you could still call them on the phone. You could maybe see them on a video, something like this. It's still important to have contact with the people that you love. Okay? You might not be able to play with them, but you could still talk to them maybe. Okay? And get a good night's sleep. This is also important. You should try to sleep about 8 hours a night, okay? So when you're growing, like you guys are as students, young students, sometimes you might need more sleep than that. So you should definitely not stay up too late, and you should get your sleep, and that'll keep you healthy, okay? And there's lots of parts of your body that you need to keep healthy. So we're gonna go over some of the parts of the body, starting at the hand, okay? So this is the hand. And on the tips of your hand, you have your fingers. There's the palm of your hand, and then this would be your wrist right here. So you have your hand, you have your fingers, you have your wrist right there, okay? And then going further up the arm, you have your elbow, okay? So there's the elbow, then you have your shoulder, okay? Well, what do you have up here? You have your head, okay? So that's part of your body, your head, okay? And then going further down, you have your arm, your whole arm, okay? So you have your bicep, your tricep, and your forearm, okay? And attach your forearm as your hand. And then your shoulder is where your arm goes into your body, okay? Then you have your waist, which is right here. It's where you put your belt. Then you have your leg right there. And on your leg, you have your knee, okay? Then you have your ankle where your foot comes into your leg. Then you have your toes and your foot right there. So those are all the parts of your body. And you're gonna need to keep every part of your body clean, okay? Especially your hands and your face, okay? Now you don't wanna touch something and then touch your eyes, touch your nose or your mouth. Not a good idea. Okay. So on the back here, we have some things that we could share and that we don't want to share. Okay, right now, I would say that none of these items are good to share. Okay, and especially, I'm going to look at this one. You never, ever, ever want to share a spoon with somebody, a cup, a toothbrush. Sometimes you don't want to share a comb either. So those are probably the most important. But even now with the coronavirus, you probably don't want to share toys, books, crayons, glue sticks, or even balls, okay? So there are certain things that are worse for germs, like the spoon, the cup, the hat, the toothbrush, and the comb. Okay, those are definitely off limits. And during the coronavirus, we're probably not going to share toys, books, crayons, and glue sticks and balls, okay? So there's a few changes, okay? So I want you to think about, you're going to have a lot of your own supplies, like your own pens, crayons, glue sticks, scissors, okay? And that's just to keep everybody safe. And we'll wash those things. And the things that you do share will be cleaned properly. So that's very important. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions, and then I'm going to give you the answers. Should you share a spoon with one of your friends? Yes or no? The answer is no, you shouldn't, because your mouth has a lot of germs. Remember, we talked about brushing your teeth and how important it is? So anything that you put in your mouth is very, very dirty, and you don't want to share that with anybody else. Same thing with a toothbrush. You put a toothbrush in your mouth, you don't want to give it to your friend that sits next to you, because that has a lot of the germs. And we definitely don't want people to get sick right now. And a cup with a straw. Should you hand your friend a cup with a straw that you drank out of? Or drink out of the one that they drank out of? Yes or no? I'm going to say no. The answer to that is no. So anything that goes in the mouth is totally off limits. You don't want to share that. Now, something like a ball, we might share a ball, but probably not right when we get back to school, okay? We're going to want to keep those things to ourselves and keep everything clean, okay? Crayons, you guys are going to have your own crayons too. So are you going to want to share crayons? No. No. Anything that you touch, you're going to want to keep to yourself, okay? And same thing with something that somebody else touches. So if you see somebody's pop bottle, do not open and take a sip out of it, because that can get you very sick or get somebody else sick. So there's going to be a lot of things that we keep to ourselves. But the important part is taking care of me and staying healthy, okay? There's going to be some changes, but I think you guys can do it. Have a good day.